Caution is out at Daytona at lap 15 in the Napa 300. Jeff Green, last year's runner-up, there he is climbing. He's already got his cap on.
Wow.
After flipping that car at 190 miles an hour, he's got a sponsor cap on and walking away. I guess he's all right. Cars.
So here's Jeff Green, and see as they come up on him here.
Okay, they're just now coming in the dog leg. Right here, they make contact. You can see him getting sideways right there. Now watch the car just lift right off the ground about here and starts to fly. I can tell you those cars on the outside, they're going, let me get by, and everybody missed him as he slides across there.
Look at Fedowa just shoot right through all that traffic. And they're side by side for second spot. Harvick and Purvis, number 4.
Ron Hornaday.
Oh, trouble.
One car spinning across the racetrack to pit road. Here comes another into the grass. Hillen is spinning. Borkowski spinning, and Kenny Irwin drives through the grass to miss them both. Caution is out.
Kenny Irwin has a lot of damage to the front of his car, and you can see a lot of damage there on Borkowski's car. Well, Kenny Irwin there in the middle. Bobby Hillen on the outside there. He gets a little tap as they start out of the corner in the 8 car. See Borkowski there fighting to get control back into Kenny Irwin and into the outside wall as they spin towards the grass down the front straightaway.
Hard to see if Hillen came down or Borkowski came way up the racetrack.
Is barely on the V-lap. He's at the tail end of it, but he's the last car on the V-lap.
Oh, trouble. 5 cars up in the wall at turn 1.
There's fire coming out of the car right up against the wall there.
77 is Chad Chaffin.
Hut Strickland in the 61.
And the car's still wrecking off, coming off of turn 2 on the backstretch.
A secondary collision in the back straightaway. Now there is Strickland has climbed out. He's okay. A lot of smoke still inside Chaffin's car. Hutt's going to go to his aid.
And Joe Nemechek did get his lap back. He was in front of the leader when he came to the start-finish line.
And there is Adam Petty's car crashed hard in the back straightaway. Blaster.
And there's Elton Sawyer in car number 98, one of the 3 Fords in the field, going into the turn.
Okay, right there, you can see the 77 car, Chad Chaffin, getting in trouble. He goes up and collects Hut Strickland in 61. Fire breaks out as they slide along the wall, and you can see many other cars involved in the accident just behind there.
And some cars taking evasive action, getting down on the flat part of the racetrack and coming on around. Now, whether when they came off of that flat part, that caused the second wreck, don't know yet.
Well, Elton Sawyer got into those 2. That's what damaged his car, and there was one other car. Was it soldered down? I think. We're under caution at Daytona. Michael Waltrip has just taken a stinging sidewinder flyer from the tri-oval down toward turn 1. One car got in the back of him, and he went for a ride. And he's climbing out okay.
Under his own power.
He's going to get a tap here, Ned, as he comes off the tri-oval down on the inside of the racetrack.
Right there, he gets touched right there. Now this car goes way up in the air. When it turns around, you see it start to fly there. Turns completely up and pancakes right down on the roof.
That's what did all that roof damage you were talking about. Then it goes into a barrel roll.
Side over side, many, many times. Now it's on the nose of the car and then hits hard on the back.
That looked much like Ricky Rudd's flip here in 1984 in what was then the Busch Clash. LaJoie has to fend off Matt Kenseth at 3rd place. 3 laps to go.
Kevin Harvick trying to move up to take that line away from Randy LaJoie. He had to back off just a little bit there. He lost momentum.
Nemechek made it 3 wide going into turn 1, and that number 87, you're riding with him. He's up to 4th place suddenly. He wants to be a contender. He's got a shot at it.
The bad part is he's out there right by himself. Now, Terry will go in and go to the bottom of the racetrack here. He has the benefit of the draft, and you can see him pulling the 1 car there, Randy LaJoie, in the center part of the corner.
Looking behind Randy LaJoie. Nemechek on the inside. And LaJoie clears Matt Kenseth, who drops him behind him.
Now they're smart. They're nose to tail and in line right now, but here comes LaJoie again.
2 laps to go. Can you hold your breath for 90 seconds?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you're running that well, you can do anything you have to do. Terry Labonte saying, please race, boys, behind me. Double wide there.
He watched that double wide view and he sees in his rearview mirror. And as you said, he's driving with the rearview mirror. He's going to whichever car gets the run, which right now is the 2 car. He's going to try to pull right in front of him. 2 cars trying to go to the high side. Let's see if Labonte, he moves right up there in front of him.
But here comes Kenseth, 17 on the bottom. He's going to draw even with Harvick. He's going to edge Harvick. He's going to have a chance for the lead. Here comes Kenseth.
Kenseth got sideways off the corner, but they're side by side back to the start-finish line. White flag.
Who wants it most? Nemechek on the bottom with Matt Kenseth. We know he can go 3 wide.
Terry Labonte now has no choice but to be on the outside this time. He needs for the 2 car to get up there very close behind him as Nemechek is moving up.
Nemechek is in the tire tracks there, and he's actually pushing the air there. It looks to me like we're drawing away. Matt Kenseth is moving out front.
This is it. From here out, nobody has any friend. Cambridge, Wisconsin's Matt Kenseth has the lead. Nemechek side by side with Labonte. Can he get there?
I think right now Matt Kenseth has the edge right now as they come off side by side. That gives him all the room in the world to work towards the flag.
Matt Kenseth wins the Napa 300. Joe Nemechek holds off Terry Labonte for 2nd. Jay Sauter edges Kevin Harvick for 3rd. And from there on back, we're going to have to look at a lot of replays. What a race. 8th career victory for Matt Kenseth. He drives for Robbie Reiser in this Busch Series. Jack Roush and Mark Martin adopted Kenseth, brought him to Winston Cup in a car that Roush and Mark Martin own, and that's where he'll race all this season, is in Winston Cup.
Mike, can you imagine they're calling him a rookie tomorrow in the Daytona 500?
He'll have to carry that yellow stripe on his Winston Cup bumper all year. But he is a champion of the Napa 300. Kenseth led laps 10 to 21, and then the final 2 laps. And we'll meet him in victory lane when we come back.